There had been no suspicious cars awaiting us in front of Samuel's condo. Even so, I didn't breathe easily again until we were on the highway headed back toward Kennewick.
Where are we going?
I need to stow you and Jesse somewhere safe. There are too many big bad things out there that would love to get their hands on the two of you.
Not me, Mercy. I'm just your hired hand. It's Jessie they want.
You planning on going back to the trailer and waiting to see what happens to her? That's what I thought. So I need somewhere safe for you both.
You have someplace in mind?
I knew this was hard for her. How often had I been told to take the sidelines because a coyote wasn't in the same weight class as a werewolf? It sucked. But if they took her too, I think that Adam would sacrifice the world for his daughter. I have a place in mind.
Where?
Oh, hell no. We're gonna be fine, Mercy. Just hide Jessie somewhere and leave me and the girls out of it.
Gabriel was still arguing when we drove into the apartment complex in East Kennewick where his mother and sisters lived. Look, if they know all of the pack, then they know about you and Jessie, and they can guess I've stashed you with her. They'll also know that you and your mother haven't spoken a word since before last Christmas. They will know her feelings on the werewolves. Sylvia Sandoval had been interviewed by the local paper when Adam and I had gotten married a few months ago because her son worked for me, and Adam was a local celebrity. She had been quite clear on how she felt about the werewolves. They'd never believed that she'd give the Alpha's daughter shelter.
She won't.
I smiled at him. If I'm right, you get to clean the bathroom at the shop next. If you are, I'll do it. He closed his eyes, shook his head. She loves you, or she wouldn't be so stubborn about being mad. I had sent her his graduation announcements. She'd been there, in the back. She'd waited until she was sure he'd seen her. Then she left. She hadn't, her eldest daughter told me, wanted Gabriel to graduate without his mother in the audience. That was why I knew she'd take the kids in now.
I don't want to cause trouble. Why don't you leave me with Kyle, or I could stay with Carla?
Jessie didn't have a lot of close friends once the werewolves came out, and everyone learned whose daughter she was. There were rumors that some kids' parents had pulled them out of the local high school and were trucking them all the way to Richland because of Jessie. There were other teens who followed her around just to talk about the werewolves. Carla belonged to that group, and Jessie generally tried to avoid her, even though they'd known each other since grade school. Kyle's house is the first place they'd look, and I was going to have to make sure Kyle was okay too. We don't have anyone strong enough to protect you from the government here. The best thing is to stay somewhere no one will look for you. I didn't even mention Carla.
Let's get this over with.